From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to the program, everybody. I'm sure by now you recognize this young lady, Kelena Bonnell from New Horizon Academy, to talk about how we can help your kids coming up in the next few months, because believe it or not, the school year is going to be ending here before you know it.
Yeah, summer's coming. The nice weather's coming. We're prepping for summer. We know families are too. And we just want to be an option for families to bring their children to New Horizon Academy this summer.
Right. Now, something that happens over the summer when it comes to kids is they experience something called the summer slide. Or what's
the summer slide, brain drain.
Brain drain, that's the one. Yeah.
So just like adults, when we don't practice something, we kind of lose that ability, or that ability decreases. So when kids aren't reading, when they're not flexing that math muscle, using some of those cognitive skills that they use every day during school, they kind of lose that ability, or it decreases a little bit. So then when they go back to school, you might notice that some of those abilities that they had at the end of the year are lacking when they go back to the
lose their edge.
Yeah.
And so you have to keep practice, just like you taking free throws and practice shots in basketball. You got to keep your mind sharp.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. So we have some great school age opportunities for the summer at our Urban Day location in Pella. But otherwise, we have really great summer learning programs available for kids 6 weeks to 5 years old.
Okay.
At all of our locations. And we have some really great summer activities planned. We invite different vendors into our centers. The Blank Park Zoo will bring some animals and do some reading. So we keep it really fun, but we focus on gardening, insects and spiders, and then water. So all things that are pretty
all the
natural.
Things kids that love, right?
Yeah, especially during summer. So all of these activities are available on our website, newhorizonacademy.net, and they're all things that we do in our centers that the teachers plan with.
Okay, let's talk about a STEAM activity, and of course STEAM stands for
Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math.
Okay, and also let's pair it with gardening. So what are we going to do gardening-wise?
For gardening, we have this orange juice container that we've repurposed. So we've just cut the top off of that. We have a shovel here. Kids really like to get hands-on with that. You can give them some gardening gloves, really dress them up and get them ready for the project. And then we have some seeds. This is just a wildflower mixture. You'll fill your container. You can use a milk carton, anything smaller, bigger. And then you just are going to pour some seeds on with your child. This is very hands-on. They like the sensory experience, digging in the dirt.
Right.
Really just encourages them to take that learning a little bit more when they can be hands-on. You'll put some seeds in here, you'll water it, put it outside, give it some good sun, keep watering it, and eventually your child will be able to see the flowers that they planted grow.
That's awesome.
We had Earth Day earlier this week.
Yeah.
Very environmentally friendly.
That is awesome.
To reuse that.
That is cool. Now, something else we can do, it's upcycle flower planters, what we're calling that one here. But we have something over here that is really cool too.
Yeah, so this is just kind of an experiment. So you'll have a Ziploc bag, and you will get a paper towel, just a little damp, with a spray bottle. You can get it wet in your sink.
It's a brand new spray bottle, okay? Just dump the water on there.
So you're going to get the paper towel wet, and then you'll put it in your Ziploc bag. And then we have a bean. These are just dried beans from the grocery store.
Oh, really? So you don't have to even get seeds? Just dried beans from the store?
So we're going to hopefully sprout some beans in here. So
that's cool.
You'll get the seed against the paper towel in the Ziploc bag, hang it in a window, and allow it to get that good sun.
And being the clear bag, you can see it sprout.
Yeah, so you can see those sprouts. You can eventually transfer it if that's something your family is interested in. You can also use a ruler to kind of track how this is growing. This is a great literacy activity we can track in a journal. Today, our bean sprout was 1 inch.
Wow,
Next week,
great.
It's 2 inches.
Okay, and let's look at some insects here real quick.
Yeah, so pulling in some insects, you can find a lot of great insects outside, talking about the differences between insects and spiders. We have these are just acrylic. This one's a beetle. You can use a magnifying glass to check out that insect a little bit more. Kids love that. Count the legs.
Okay, so there's an insect one, and we have less than a minute here. Let's show the final one here.
This is a really great water cycle activity. So talking about the water cycle, where rain comes from. So you're gonna put about 1 inch of water in a bag. We've decorated the bag. The sun's on here. We have some waves like in an ocean. You'll hang this in a window as well, and the sun will cause this water to evaporate.
Right.
So once it settles, you can see it kind of move up the bag.
You see the condensation.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see the condensation. You can track where does rain come from?
That is so
all of that
cool.
great stuff.
That is great. But all these ideas are available on the website. You could sign up for the summer classes.
Yeah,
now,
so
right?
yeah, call one of our centers, chat with the center director, come in for a tour, sign up for our great summer programs, newhorizonacademy.net.
All right, half a dozen locations around the area.
Yeah,
and a
quickly
ribbon
growing.
cutting a little later on this afternoon.
Yeah, we're celebrating our opening in Urbandale, 128th and Meredith.
That we showed you on this program not too long ago. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Thank you for spending a little time with us. We'll see you tomorrow on Iowa Live.